Hi and Assalamualaikum, Madam. My name is Muhammad Zainur Rushdi, and today I will be presenting about Isoplus Corporation Sendirian Berhad. Isoplus Corporation Sendirian Berhad was established in the year 1995 and it has grown from humble beginnings over 2 decades. Isoplus Corporation produces plastic packaging to local markets and also international market. A few examples of the products they've been producing for the past 25 years is airline products, plastic cutlery sets, food containers, bakery and biscuit tray, and also others like plastic comb. Currently, Isoplus Corporation is a supplier to Kentucky Fried Chicken Malaysia, Pizza Hut, Brahim's Airline Catering, and also Malaysia Airlines Berhad. Internationally, they are also a supplier to the largest snacks manufacturer in the Middle East, which is in Dubai, which is Dofries LLC. Since its establishment in 1995, Isoplus Corporation has been selected by the government agency like SME Corp and SME Bank to join the programs such as BEP, Best Exporter Program, and BAP Business Accelerator Program, which help them to boost their company's market expansion plan with the grant of up to 200,000 ringgit. Moving on to the BCG Matrix. BCG Matrix is a framework created by Boston Consulting Group to evaluate the strategic position of the business, brand portfolio and its potential. The general purpose of the analysis is to help to understand which brands the firm should invest in and which ones should be divested. Based on my analyzation, Isoplus Corporation Sendirian Berhad is in the BCG quadrant of cash cows, which is located at the bottom left of the graph. Cash cows are products that are low in growth areas but for which the company has a relatively large market share. Isoplus Corporation Sendirian Berhad lies in the quadrant of cash cow because of its main product, which is plastic spoon, is generating more cash and providing a positive cash flow to the company. Moving on to the second quadrant, which I think Isoplus Corporation lies, is at the question mark quadrant. Question marks are the brands that require much closer consideration. They hold low market shares in fast-growing market, consuming large amount of cash and incurring losses. It has potential to gain market share and become a star, which would later become cash cow. As we all know, Isoplus Corporation also produces airline cups for Malaysia Airlines Berhad. The failure of Isoplus Corporation Sendirian Berhad to market their products more towards airline carrier has made them low in market shares. We all do know that airlines industry is a big industry. There are also another two quadrants in the BCG graph, which is star and dog quadrant. Products that are high in growth markets and that make up a sizable portion of that market are considered stars and should be invested in more. Stars are located at the upper left of the graph, which generate high income but also consume large amount of company cash. Whilst dog, on the other hand, holds a low market share compared to competitors and operate in slowly growing market. In general, they are not worth investing in because they generate low and negative cash returns. Isoplus Corporation is not in the star quadrant because Isoplus Corporation does not hold a high market share and also generate high income at the same time. Next, Isoplus Corporation does not lie in the dog quadrant because the company itself have a medium level of market share and do generate cash for the company in order for it to operate its daily operations. Moving on to the SWOT analysis. SWOT is actually strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Analysis is a framework used to evaluate a company's competitive position and to develop strategic planning. Every company have their own strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. As for strength, after analyzing Isoplus Corporation Sendirian Berhad company using the SWOT analysis, the company's strength is in its specialization in food packaging manufacturing industry. Food packaging industry is a long-term business. By actually doing so, they're able to sustain their business relationships and also their existence for a long term. As for their weaknesses, one of the company's weaknesses is the requirement of high capital or high operational costs for their daily or monthly operations. The company's management have to work closely with the operations team in order to determine how much they are spending each day and each month for the products they make for the customers. The company's next weakness is the uncertainty of the raw materials price. Isoplast Corporation Sdn Bhd requires a lot of raw materials since they are producing plastic packaging for the locals and also international markets. Moving on to the opportunities. The company's opportunity is being able to expand their market locally and internationally. Being one of the SMEs company's choice for BEP, Best Exporter Program, and BAP, a Business Accelerator Program. They have been provided with grants up to 200,000 ringgit to cover up their expansion costs. They can also purchase or lease more production machines that can boost their daily or monthly production rate. The next opportunity is Isoplast Corporation's specialization in packaging manufacturing industry actually allows them to openly collaborate with more environmental friendly material supplier. By collaborating with them, it actually allows Isoplast Corporation to produce more environmental friendly products in the market so that they can sustain longer in the market, knowing that plastics are slowly being rejected by the people because of its non-environmentally friendly factor. As for the threat of the company's threat is its competitors in the market. In our local market, Isoplast Corporation faces many competitors like Beltec Malaysia and Advent Pack Malaysia, or known as AT Packaging Sdn Bhd. These two companies are among the largest plastic packaging manufacturer in Malaysia. For example, Beltec Malaysia produces plastic cups for 7-Eleven Malaysia, while Advent Malaysia or AT Packaging Sdn Bhd produces products for airlines like Malaysia Airlines and Singapore Airlines. Moving on next, the competitors are now moving towards more environmental friendly products, which Isoplast have not yet started with their development of more environmental friendly products. Moving on to Ansoff Matrix. Ansoff Matrix was developed to evaluate opportunities for companies to increase their sales through showing alternatives combinations for new markets. There are 4 strategies according to Ansoff Matrix, which are market penetration, market development, product development, and diversification. Market penetration is the given name to a growth strategy where the business focuses on selling existing products into existing markets. Market penetration seeks to achieve 4 main objectives, which are maintain or increase the market share of current products, secure dominance of growth markets, restructure a major market by driving out competitors, and increasing the usage by existing customers. Isoplast Corporation Sdn Bhd needs to achieve the first objective by promoting their products more and changing the mode of their marketing strategy. In this 21st century business environment, almost everything is possible because mostly everything is being conducted online. For example, Isoplast Corporation Sdn Bhd can create a Facebook page and run advertisement that is provided by the company. And also by doing that, there will be more marketing engagement. There will be more engagement between Isoplast Corporation and its consumers. The second strategy is market development, is where the firm seeks growth by targeting its existing products to a new market segment. It may also be known as market extension, since Isoplast Sdn Bhd has been chosen to join BEP and BAP under SME Corp Malaysia. The company needs to further export their products internationally with the help of Ministry of International Trade and Industry, MITI and Matrade by using the grant provided to them wisely. For example, Isoplast Corporation can export their products to Madagascar because Madagascar is among the developing countries that is in need of plastic packaging for their food industries. In product development growth strategy, new products are being introduced into existing markets. Product development can differ from the introduction of a new product in an existing market, or it can involve the modification of an existing product. Most parts of the world are now slowly rejecting plastics because of its non-environmental friendly form. Isoplast Corporation therefore needs to identify the current situation of plastic usage throughout the world and develop a plastic that is biodegradable and also environmental friendly. Isoplast Corporation will also have to step up their research and development game that beats out its competitors and offers what their competitors doesn't offer to the market. The last strategy under Ansoff Matrix is diversification. This growth strategy involves an organization marketing or selling new products to new markets at the same time. It is the most risky strategy among the others, as it involves two unknowns, new products being created, and business does not know the development problems that may occur in the process. Isoplast Corporation may use this method to market their newly developed products in the new market, although it is high risk. They should be brave enough to market their newly developed products in an entirely new market. After its research and development team has finished developing the more environmental friendly products, the marketing team should identify which area or region, either locally or internationally, or where they should market their newly developed products, but must be based on their local legislations. So as for the conclusion, Isoplast Corporation does have a big strength and opportunity by their specialization to widen their market share and also develop new products that is more environmental friendly from now. With the help and assistance from the government agencies like MITI, Matrade, SME Bank, SME Corp, Isoplast Corporation can sustain longer in the packaging industry with more customers ordering more packaging from them. However, the management, production, the research and development team of Isoplast Corporation in Berhad needs to fully cooperate with each other in order to fully utilize the help from the government bodies to boost their company's performance. With all of this being put together as one plan, Isoplast Corporation may soon be the top SMEs company in Malaysia and might also be the leading packaging manufacturer in Malaysia. Thank you, madam.